Hi, friends. Yes, I do exist. I had a really tough morning, but my day's gotten better, and I'm up in my studio right now playing with clay, debating if I want to start a new project because I still have a listing to do. But I first wanted to just say thank you to so many of you that have taken the time to reach out and check on me during this time of being sick. It has been 3 weeks now, and each day is a struggle. I go to bed every night wishing and hoping that I'm going to wake up the next day feeling great, and then I wake up the next day feeling like crap. So I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm trying to stay positive and do the best I can during this time, which of course got me thinking. And since I'm actually feeling a little better right now, I thought I would come on and do a video. But I just wanted to just take the time to remind all of you to do your very best during your difficult times, during your struggles, to stay positive. To stay positive, to think positive as much as humanly possible. It is really difficult when we are going through things. So whether it is an illness, or we have so many other things that are going on in our lives that weigh us down and are just heavy and negative. So it's so important to stay positive, and not just stay positive, but to make the best, to make the most of every single day. So for those of you that are dealing with illness or other health issues or mental health issues, which I think a lot of times people forget that mental health issues are just as debilitating as an illness or something that is physically wrong with us. So those days that you feel good, or those moments that you feel good, seize those moments and do the most with them that you can. It is so important that we do not let life pass us by. And we're going to have times where life's going to kind of pass us by, right? So, as I said before, I've been sick for 3 weeks, and I think I've left the house twice, and that's to run errands, not to do anything fun and exciting. But the days that I feel good, I try to make the most out of those days that I can. For me, I have been up here creating like crazy because I don't know about you guys, but this is one of the reasons that I bring this up today, as far as doing what makes you feel good, seizing the moments when you are feeling well, is that when you are suffering physically or mentally for days, or what is now turning into weeks, if you're anything like me, having to sit on the couch for hours and hours a day for days on end, doing nothing, well, number one, it's freaking boring. But two, I start to get lost in my head and I start to get depressed, which is why I've been up here creating like a mad woman, because even though it's not relaxing like people think I should be doing, it is very calming and peaceful, and it allows me to put my energy and my thoughts into something amazing versus sitting on the couch being miserable. Now, this morning was a really bad morning. I didn't think I would be doing any of this because I really felt very, very unwell this morning. But I started to feel a little better. I drug myself up here. I threw myself in the shower. I threw myself together for what? For me. Yeah, for me. And I'm now in the creating room here, and I've got things to do, but I just want to remind everyone to just please think positive. Please make the most of the days and the times that you are well, that you feel well, that you can do things. And even if it's the littlest thing, sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference. And it's so important that we all not only do what makes us happy to be happy, but that just is it's mental wellness, it's mental health and mental well-being, which is a key to happiness, right? So being mentally well, being mentally fit, thinking positive, focusing on positives, pushing ourselves in a positive way, everything revolves around positivity. Whether it's thinking or doing or being, it is all about positivity. And it's so important that we are doing for us, for ourselves. So incredibly important. You have to do for you. So today's little positive message and reminder is to make the absolute best, the absolute most of every single day. So especially on those days where you don't feel well, that you can look back and say, yeah, but yesterday and the day before I got this accomplished or I did that. You know, these days of not being well suck. Yes. Nobody wants to sit around on the couch for days on end, regardless of the reason. So make sure that you are taking the time to do what makes you feel good, what makes you happy, what sparks you, what just happiness is so important. Happiness, mental well-being, mental health, self-love, self-care. These are all things that I do and I preach. I teach when I have Reiki clients in. You've got to put yourself first. You've got to put yourself first. But doing the things that make you happy is really important because you don't want to look back one day and say, I wish I would have. Why didn't I? So make sure you're doing that for yourselves. So pushing the power of positive thinking, because that is a huge key in feeling good and being happy. And then pushing yourself to do the things that you love that bring you peace and happiness and magic and all of those good things. I want to see every single one of you living a happy and fulfilled life. But you also have to want that. And you have to make the choices to make that happen. I can't do it for you. No one else can do it for you. Find the positives even on those bad days. Yes, we're going to go through so many struggles within our life, but if we can find even one positive thing throughout a shitty day, then we're pushing our mind in the right direction. Not every day is going to be perfect. It is not. But you have to train your mind to do its best, to think positive, to help you feel better. So, love, blessings, positive energy, positive vibes to all of you. My positive today is that I actually felt well enough to do this, and that hopefully I will be creating. And if I don't, I don't, but I feel like I want to create something else today. I didn't think I would get this far, but we'll see what happens. But love, blessings, positive energy to all of you. Do your best to push yourself every single day.